welcome to my channel. My name is Bronwen. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot. I have some channeled messages for you. The messages that came through are different energies, entities or beings coming together to protect you, like in a big way, because I feel like something is going down. There seems to be the energy of like spiritual warfare in the air, and there are many different realms that we don't know about, that you have either connections to these realms or you have protectors in these realms, and they're coming to like elves. I know that elves and gnomes are parts of like the Fae kind of kingdom, but there's levels within that, and you have someone here has real connections to either like earth entities or earth energies, like really old ancient like tree gnomes. It's giving me the energy of like tree nymphs, wood nymphs, ents, almost like from Lord of the Rings. There's elves, dragons. They're all coming together to protect you over something. There's someone who's fighting their feelings about openly telling other people that they're gay, or openly telling people that they're bi, or openly telling people that they may be a lesbian or transgender, or there's something in the mix there. And there's also the message that every time that you pray or you do your affirmations or you tap into the collective, especially if you use tarot cards or any type of divination tool, that you are putting your wards up every single time you connect. Every time, because prayer is also a way of, you know, kind of connecting straight to source. There's a need for you to put your wards up, and I don't know if your wards are just setting the intention. I am protected, and you know, and I have whatever color you use light around you. I use purple, sometimes blue, sometimes red. Or if you have actual like runes that you use, if there are specific things that you want to say first, there's a need to do this, and to not become lazy and going, it's fine, I'm protected, I don't need to do it. Because right now there seems to be a lot of, there's resistance, there's like this energy building, and I don't know if people are able to message in your dreams. I don't know if you're getting the messages in your dreams. They may be blocked. Please know that my readings are for entertainment. So make sure that you're making yourself really familiar with the legal disclaimers down in the description box, and by watching these videos you're letting me know and everyone know that you have actually read them, you understand them, and you agree to them. Well, let's crack on, shall we? I'm also getting the number 1212 and 1010 to pay attention to these numbers. You've got authority coming out here. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed and realized, yet receptive, wise and loving. And you also have your career, so your destiny, where you're going in your career. And I don't know if a Leo is going to be coming into play, or if this is just looking at the 5th house kind of creativity. But it does say on here, self-confidence to create, taking a chance on, resulting from the impressiveness of. So there seems to be somebody that it's like they want to, someone's trying to push against your authority, because oh my gosh, I just said 1212 or 1010, right? What numbers can you see on there? I'm not sure I'm going to show it to you properly without my hand shaking. We've got a 10 there and a 10 here. Oh my goodness. Well, that's synchronistic if I have ever seen anything. You're building something here when it comes to your career that is going to, I heard, wipe the floor with competitors. And this may be why you're getting a lot of spiritual warfare. There's a lot of attacks happening at the moment. Don't let pride get in your way. It could be a Leo that's doing this. Somebody who is, you could be a Leo, or they could be trying to go for your 5th house. Your 5th house looks at creativity, it looks at play, it looks at drama, how we kind of deal with drama, it looks at children. They could be going for the solar plexus. And I did actually feel, as I was tapping into the collective, there's something going on with the way that energy flows, like from Mother Gaia up to the cosmos. and how there's some sort of blockage or something's bound, like in the solar plexus area going up to the heart space. So the energy is still, it's going through, but it's trickling. It's almost like, think of a dam, and when you've got a beaver and it's just working its way to actually block that, but there's still gaps through it, so the water is still coming through. That's what I'm seeing. But I'm seeing it like an elastic band, like someone's wrapping more and more elastic bands and more and more and more to kind of block it. So I have a feeling that somebody here, and I don't know why I'm getting that somebody has issues with their eating, or someone has like a health issue when it comes to eating. I have no idea why that came up. I'm going to put that down. Eating and rubber bands. Oh. I heard focused intention in groups. In groups. So there is a focused intention in groups to do something to someone's solar plexus here, most probably your solar plexus, because you are gaining recognition, or you are going to be a driving force in the workplace. The fact that you have different energies, entities and beings coming together to protect you, it's because whatever it is that you create is going to change something, not just in this realm, but in many different realms, in many different dimensions across the ethers. And you've got change in reverse. Someone doesn't want this. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and birth of the new. And it's in reverse. Someone doesn't want this. They don't want things to change. There's something about not wanting things to change. They want the old status quo. They want the old status quo. And you've got dynamic coming out with a 23 for change. And it says here, the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So your career, your destiny, and where you're going encourages this. It encourages growth by exploration, and not just exploration, like I said, on this realm. Who is it that doesn't want this? Who's this Leo? Somebody who is not of divine lineage. This is somebody, and I'm saying someone, but I don't feel like it's a person. I feel like it's either a corporation or it's a big, I heard conglomerate, a big group of people. Because I did focused intention in groups. That's wild. I'll make sure you can see that. I don't know why my light is not that shiny today. Don't let pride get in your way. Tell me more about this prideful people or prideful group. Now we had both Cancer and Aries come out. So we have intuition to protect, attitudes from the past about and resulting from the history of. This is a group who have been doing this for a very long time. I'm getting almost like an organized, not an organized syndicate, but it's like a coven or a circle. But they're not just like 4 people online who are like, let's do some hocus pocus. No, this is like, there's groups of them around the world is what I'm getting. There's loads of groups of them around the world. And I never like to kind of play the dark versus light and oh my gosh, and you've got to fight against. But I'm getting that. I'm getting there's some really dense energy out there. And whatever it is that your purpose is or your blueprint is, you're fighting against this. Just you being you, and you're fighting against this, and it's going to change the frequency. It reverberates outwards through all the realms, because you have Aries here, and it says energies to meet the challenge of your desires regarding, resulting from the honesty and strength of. There's something about the way in which you fight the status quo, or you fight certain regulations, or you work outside some sort of regulations. I'm not telling you that you need to, you know, F the police and burn down buildings and stuff. Don't do that. But I am getting this like anarchist energy coming from the collective. Just a slight bit of punk rock coming out. And you have fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open and more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. Why am I finding it so hard to read today? So you've got dynamic and fertility coming out for your career. And I don't know why this is threatening so many people, or this group of people. But they don't like it one bit. They don't like it one bit. They don't like that you are going to become an authority in something here. Mercury, communicate, analyze, tell your mind, let your mind tell you how to. Yeah, they don't like this because they already have some sort of control over the masses, is what I'm hearing. So this is giving me the energy of like mass spiritual awakenings, or mass dark nights of the soul. More and more people waking up to their true purpose because of the voice of song. And I don't mean like you are going to be responsible for the entire world waking up and fighting against evil. Oh my gosh. No, I'm getting it's more you are going to be a key component in helping people find out what their inner truth is. And when you start figuring out what your inner truth is, you no longer listen to the people that are saying you must be sheeple. When you start looking within, when you start switching the TV off and going, actually, I want to go within. I'm going to go out into nature, or I'm going to do this. All of these small changes, if everyone's doing small changes, it shifts the kind of control that the people at the top have. And this is, I think that you're a big mover and shaker. I'm using some really old school words, aren't I? I'm sorry. You're an old mover and shaker, you are. And you've got journey coming out and healer of age. Listen, someone here is a healer of all ages, or someone here is being prepared to become, I had an ascendant master, to become enlightened. So this is the reason why they do not wish for you to continue showing up, because you're not just showing up for yourself. It's your career. There's something about your career, no matter where you are right now. If this is resonating with you, it's going to take off in a monumental way, in a way that you didn't expect to. And it's being protected without a doubt. There are dragons around some key achievement or goal. And I keep seeing like an egg. I'm hearing a nest egg, but it's like a big golden egg. It could be a dragon's egg. But this dragon is protecting it. Got healer of all ages here. And I'm putting this down next to Cancer. So you may have had past lives where you were seeking this out, where you were seeking purpose, or you were seeking just to understand. There's something about curiosity, being very curious, always asking why. The sixth house being very important as well, the path of service. You have journey in reverse. You are nearing the end of, you're nearing the end of some sort of cosmic karmic lesson. You've got worthiness coming out in reverse. The energy is gaining momentum. This is what's being pushed towards you. This is what's being pushed towards the collective of souls who are on that portion of their path of their healing, that have come to an understanding of where peace lies, or at least choosing peace over chaos when chaos is brought towards them. That they have healed to a certain degree. It's not saying that everything is healed and that you're going to live the rest of your life as an ascendant master, you are Jesus, no. But you are at a certain level of healing that when people bring towards you things like this, like spiritual warfare, or trying to get into your dreams, or sending in just pests and annoyance and stuff like that, it's seen as that. It's seen as a pest or an annoyance, but nothing more, because fear doesn't grip someone anymore. That is why you are being seen as an authority. That is why they wish to stop someone's career from getting any higher, or getting like world recognition, because you take the eyes away from where they want them. You take the eyes away from where they want them, and they don't like that. They do not like that. I'm going to place these ones down over here with worthiness. Yeah, it seems like there is this energy of feeding off other people's unworthiness, or feeling of like lack of worthiness, or feeding off people's anger, or feeding off people's volatile energies or denser energies. And you are like a beacon of light. You and a select few are a beacon of light, because you are light workers, or you are chosen ones, you are elect ones, you are ones that are supposed to lead the way. And with the journey being in reverse, this is something that's it's a short journey. You haven't got that far to go, because if you look at this card here, she's holding a lantern out, okay? Teeny tiny little lantern there. But look at her here, or look at them here. Look how much it's shining. And that's the solar plexus. It's the heart space to the solar plexus. So this is why they're working on those areas, because they don't want your healing to accelerate. If your healing accelerates, so does the healing and the inspiration that comes from seeing other people healing to heal themselves. It will click up a notch. More people are want to watch things on TV to do with celebrities. People aren't going to want to listen to that stuff. They're going to want to be tapped into themselves more. And you have Uranus coming out, and it says an unusual example of a different way of looking at, and then an unexpected change. Someone here is analyzing the fact that you've changed, that your path has changed. Someone's trying to look in your Akashic records. Someone's trying to look in your Akashic records, you know. You've got manifestation here, and your dreams need a practical plan. And storms. Someone's been trying to read into your Akashic records, and of course, you can't do that without permission from the person. Anyone who states, yes, you can read someone's Akashic records. Try and read someone else's Akashic records and see how your third eye gets shattered, because you don't know who is protecting your book or someone else's book. And you could go in there and think you're going to sneak in, because I've done readings on this where someone thought they were being clever and that they'd found like a loophole to get into someone's Akashic records, and there was a big ass mother effer waiting there, like, you think you're coming in, you got the password, no, right, scorched it, cracked that third eye, stuck it back in again, and threw you back down. So I don't understand why they would be doing this or trying this, because look, you've got storms and you've got Gemini coming out. This person's angry. What you want to be known, what is believed about, use the quickest way. And so there is a person here. There is a big group of people, but there's a person. There's someone here that they thought that they were like, the leader of, why am I getting like Queen Bee? Almost like, they thought that they were the leader when it came to some sort of control over masses, when it came to how people looked their way. And they've lost sight completely of what they're supposed to be doing with the platform that they have. But they are losing viewers, or people are turning away from them and starting to look towards you. And this is not about a popularity contest, but to this person it is. This is more to do with the fact that people are waking up. People are listening to what you have to say, or they will be listening to what you have to say, because what you have to say is important. I heard it is sovereign. What you're saying comes from divine source, straight from divine source, and comes out towards the masses. And the more that people are wanting to heal and kind of tap into themselves, the less people who are like the brand name or the face of a brand for these big conglomerate companies or whatever, the less people are buying into that, and they don't like it. They don't like you because of that. You've got the child I was meant to be in reverse. So they are looking into your solar plexus because they're looking for some sort of weakness. They're looking into what can make you sick, what can make you weak, what would be an unexpected change that you wouldn't then be able to do your career, or you wouldn't be able to get your voice out to many people. And you've got 7th chakra archangel Uriel coming out, and Rage. So they're trying to bypass something here when it comes to, it's the crown, it's also the solar plexus, and in some of my past readings it was the root. So they're trying the top, the middle, the bottom. And then with Archangel Uriel in reverse though, this person is very blocked, or they may be trying to block your, they're trying to block your downloads, without a doubt. And there is a specific person here who is, it's beyond this is a job, because there's someone here that gets paid to block people, and they have superiors that they have to report to. This is more than just a job to this person. This person's taking it personally that they can't. Yeah, look, I said they're taking it personally, and you've got revenge right there. They're taking this personally because they are like, they take pride in their work. With don't let pride get in your way, right? This person is very prideful over the work that they do, and I heard they want to get to the top. So they may not actually be part of that big conglomerate yet, but they want to be, for example. They take a lot of pride in their work, and you're embarrassing them, or you're showing them up. And if this person is supposed to be showboating and kind of like showing the superiors what it is that they can do, and there's little old you just living life, and loving yourself and sharing that love with everybody else, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to this corporation or whoever to be, you know, well, we've put our best one on it who said they want to be part of this or whatever, and they can't do anything. Oh, what? So we're doing all of this, this spell work, all of these attacks. I had silent attacks, and you're still showing up. You're still showing up. You're still smiling. You're still getting on with your work. You're still speaking your truth. You're still laying it all out. Look, divine feminine coming out. That's irrespective of gender, because we hold both masculine and feminine energies. Door to personal healing and happiness. Even when learning some sort of deceit, even when knowing that there's dark magic being happening, you're still in your North Node. Go get it. Go get it. Yes. Because it says here for the divine feminine, and they're talking about this. They are talking about this. The frequency of divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all creation. Someone here is connected completely to God, or to Allah, or to Vishnu, divine source of all. And that's where you're getting your truth from. And this is why there is so much spiritual warfare going on right now, because they are really trying to fight against this. Because the people who are trying to dumb people down and energy harvest and do whatever weird mind control they're doing cannot do that to you. And they know that your light is shining brighter and wider and wider and wider. And what ends up happening, and this is my understanding, right, is that you will never find someone who lives around the corner to you that has the same purpose as you, or will spiritually wake up at the same time as you. And you won't have like a light worker who lives here and then just in the next city, like half an hour later, another one who lives there. And I always used to think that was very strange, that they're so sporadically, you know, in random parts of the world. And it's because if everybody lived just together, and I knew you, you knew me, and like we could go have a cup of tea and stuff like that, and we're having our spiritual awakenings at the same time, what happens to the rest of the world? This is the reason why I honestly think that there are certain places in the world that have so much war and sadness and grief, because there are certain places that haven't been reached by that light yet. That's just my opinion. We're spread out so that we can, the more that we heal ourselves, the more that we inspire other people to grow by our own growth. Not ego, no ego whatsoever, just the more that we grow as a person, the more that we switch off that television or stop looking at our phones, either pick up a book or just meditate or go into quiet contemplation into ourselves, the more we start expanding our energy and our light, and the more that pushes that ripple out and it touches more people, and the more people it touches, the more it inspires them to do the same thing, and then it's like a domino effect all the way across the world. And obviously, listen, he, she, they, you are on, not only are you on the right path, you're near the end of something here. Because we know we talk about like spirals and cycles and coming to the end of a karmic cycle. This is more than that, more than that. And there is someone that was assigned like your name, almost like when you see in the movies and they're like, here's the envelope, this is the person. And they put it out and there's a picture and there's your name and stuff. And I'm laughing because it's stupid, right? Someone here was given the job of spiritually like dumbing you down or spiritually squashing out your light. And they did not realize that before you came into corporeal form and you took this assignment, you were part of like the Justice League, or you were part of like some spiritual marine-ish going on there. And this is not your first rodeo, and you were just kind of like, you hit the deck running and was like, let's go. And I got goosebumps saying that. So when they took that envelope and looked in and was like, okay, this is going to be an easy target because look at this person. Oh, this person's been through all of this stuff. Ah, easy target. And are you? Not ever. Not ever. Because just because you're sitting in your divine energy doesn't mean that you're weak. Nor does it mean that you're a pushover. Because you can have the most muscliest dude that is the most tapped into their divine feminine, and they're still going to smack a bee. And the same the other way around, right? Like North Node coming out here, the magic in reverse says, the frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. And that's upside down. So this is what they're trying to quash right now. The belief in self. The belief that you can heal through things, because you have rage in reverse. And remember, Medusa is not a monster. Medusa is not like this bad guy that she is depicted as. If anything, she is a survivor. She's a warrior. And that being in reverse, it's almost like trying to get somebody here to feel weak in their experiences. But when I look at the career that someone's going to be going down, this career looks at helping people who maybe have been through experiences that have left them in rage. That fertility with the energy is gaining momentum, and rage in reverse. This is like harnessing your sacred rage, harnessing it, and then being able to channel it into positive things, into things that are creative. It's being able, it's almost like taking that anger and then painting the biggest mural ever, or taking that anger and writing a book about it rather than going and punching someone, you know. You do have your fourth house here. What makes you feel secure, support your home base or family. And I honestly feel like there is soul family out there that when you meet them, everything's going to click into place. Like, and I feel like it's really soon that someone's going to be meeting their soul family if you haven't already. And this is what's frightening people. The big corporations, or the big whoever it is that's doing this, they're not going to show that they're worried. But you're going to be seeing, you'll know how worried they are by how much spell work they send towards you, on how many psychic attacks they're going to be sending, by how, there's something about flies. I keep hearing flies. Sending, like, to me, when I see flies, I know it's trickster energy. But there's something about sending pests. They want to send pests, or like a multitude of ants, a multitude of ladybugs, a multitude of whatever is supposed to put you in the energy of stress. And I'm seeing someone like suck or suckle from like drips of water. So that's how they that's how they ingest energy. Why is it giving me like Barbra Streisand in, it was Barbra Streisand, wasn't it, in Hocus Pocus? When they get that kid to drink the potion and they've tied them to the chair and they're sucking the life force from them. That's the energy that I'm getting here. They can't deal with your optimism, or they can't deal with your light. They can't deal with your light. So let me put this North Node into C in reverse. In reverse, yeah, let me put these down here. Here, North Node goes down first. You may have a family member here, like a karmic family member, who is part of this or wants to be part of this. And I mean that they want to have fame at any cost. It don't matter to them if they're on the light team or the dark team, as long as they're on the winning team. I'm told to come over here. Let's see. Remove this. Yeah, because look at the storms on here. That number condenses down to a 4. That's family. And you have got a lot of talk going on here. What you want to be known, what is believed about, use the quickest way and holy flippin' moly, you also have solar plexus in reverse. This is someone here who is really, they're really going for someone's solar plexus, because if this is a family member that is like, that has signed up for something here because they want to be part of like a bigger group, they were expecting powerful change, or they were told they would get powerful change today for tomorrow if they could get you to become stuck. Because this company, this circle, this whoever have seen potential maybe in a family member to be able to take energy from others rather than inspire others to create their own. The thing is, look, we all have our own spiritual purposes, and sometimes people get lost along the way and they don't realize that they're actually effing up their own, and it just means that they're going to have to keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back until they learn it. Yeah, you've got the 9 of Wands here to the Wheel of Fortune. So you have somebody here who's trying to come up against you, who is in they're very much in fight energy, but it's like they're fighting their own demons to get to you. And it's just bringing in more and more ill will to them. You have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They thought that doing this would get them fame, and there's something about them being famous and being seen as being well known or power. And they thought they'd get that. They thought they'd get that as a shortcut if they just didn't do the work. 6 of Cups is coming out, so this is definitely someone that you know. And if it's not an actual family member, this is someone that you treated as a family member, or someone that you treated as family. 6 of Pentacles is coming out. Excuse me, I'm kicking the table. They did this in the past. You have somebody here who may have tested this out in the past on you. And maybe, oh, confirmation burp, without doubt, someone tried testing this out on you in the past, and maybe you were more receptive to this magic, or more receptive to the energy harvesting, because you were still learning about boundaries. And I'm hearing the song, so I went to say, and you were hopeful, and I heard the song, hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today, take this music and use it, let it take you away, 'cause I'm hopeful, hopeful that you'll find a way. I know it ain't easy, but it's okay. And then you've got the Fool coming out to the Page of Wands. This is like cautiously going into new beginnings. And I don't know if when you were younger you were very empathic, if you wanted to fix things in the family, if you wanted to fix things, if you were the one, especially with the Page of Cups bit coming out, you were always the one that would be the negotiator, or the one that wanted to fix things so there wasn't any stress. You didn't want anyone to be upset with you. Whoever this is from the family, or someone that you classed as family, this person was jealous of that. They didn't like the fact that you were so pure, I heard, and innocent, and the youth, or young, naive. So they were testing something out on you. So they've been trying to get their foot in the door of whatever this is, because it's giving me the energy of like Hollywood. Hollywood is so ugh. That energy. Hollywood is like really pushed as this shiny, glitzy, wow, 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 don't you want to be part of it? But then you see all of the stories coming out about PD and about all these other people, actors and singers and all the rest of it, that have just been embroiled for a very long time in some very nefarious stuff. Very nefarious, very low vibrational, very dense stuff. And they do it in the name of money, fame, and like power. You got Judgment coming out here. You are going to be gaining all of those things without the need to sell your soul. You're going to be getting all of these things without the need to sign your name on the dotted line and give it away to the devil, seriously. Because you have here the 10 of Pentacles and you have the 8 of Wands. This is trying to slow you down. You have someone here who's trying to slow you down. They want to slow this down as much as possible. Tell me about 1010 and why that was so important at the start. Ooh, because there is betrayal coming in. Okay, that may be a sign for you. If you start seeing 1010, I mean 1212 was there as well, but if you start seeing 1010 on houses, in adverts, on cars registrations, whatever that may be, know that you are being told that an ending, a double ending is coming in. But to beware, because the person coming in that's trying to bring this ending in is trying to bring the ending in for you. They want to bring in some sort of ending to your North Node, to your healing, to how in touch you are to your divine feminine. Yeah. Chariot. The Chariot is about healing. It's movement. It's also, for me, it's linked to home. Home and like Cancer. This being in reverse. This is someone wanting to bring some sort of they want to, why do I see like jousting? And where this dude is, he's got his horses and he's on one of these instead of chariot. There's somebody else that's coming in on a horse with a javelin. And so it's an unfair fight. And they're wanting to knock you off of your chariot so that you don't heal. And it's definitely as you are on your way towards your soul family, towards your true family. Your true family. You've got a Magician coming out, the Hierophant coming out. These two are letting us know that as you get closer and closer to your true path's purpose and towards your soul family and what your actual blueprint is, the more you're going to come up against resistance. This is the reason why it's so important that you need to have your wards up every time you connect. And like that means when you go to sleep as well, because if you daydream, you are astral projecting. I can't say the word. If you dream, you are astral projecting. If you daydream, you are astral projecting. If you fall asleep and you don't remember, you're astral projecting, because the part of you that astral projects is not just your psyche or just, you know, your it's not your mental body, it's your emotional body. Your emotional body is what goes off and goes into other realms and so on and so forth. This is the reason why they're trying to mess with your emotions and with your healing. Because that's what's getting to, that's how you're rippling out and getting your message out to so many people. It's not just about what you say in this realm, it's how you're connecting with other realms while you're sleeping. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Who are you? Oh my goodness. That's why they're trying to affect your dreams. That's why they're trying to send spiritual attacks while you're awake, but specifically when you're dreaming and when you're asleep, because you're going out there and you're redefining something. What is it that the collective is redefining? Please and thank you. Oh, Queen of Swords. To the High Priestess, what it means to be a High Priestess, how to rule. I'm getting this is something about like being a benevolent ruler. How you can rule without needing to have the focus on money, even though that's coming in for you. It's almost coming in as a byproduct. But you have the Queen of Swords. How people can trust what you say to be what it is. You have the High Priestess here, which is responsibility, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. This is a benevolent leader of some sort. And you've got different energies, entities, and beings coming together to protect you. They're protecting you against dark magic. They're protecting you against some sort of energy that someone here is trying to send towards you, like a wraith. It's like a wraith. It's not a wraith, but it's like a wraith. I heard soul sucker. It's supposed to do something to your emotions. Ace of Wands, they've already sent this out, and you've got the Ace of Swords to the Emperor. So they may have been sending this in the form of an Emperor. The Emperor is in reverse. So this person may have something attached to them. I need to drink some water. They may have something attached to them. Now, the Ace of Wands is taking an action. Ace of Swords is a truth or a message. And then you have the Emperor in reverse, which is somebody who, they're not the greatest leader at all. They may have like bursts of anger. They're very ungrounded. This is giving me the energy of, oh my gosh, what is it called? Something odd. I cannot remember the name of it. Something odd. And I'm going to put the name of the movie down below. If you know what it is, please put it down below. And it's got a guy in it who was in like one of the Star Trek movies as like the Russian dude, but he passed away when he was 27. And Thomas Oddly, or Thomas Odd. And it's about somebody who can see, like he has the sight, so he can just see what are attached to people. And he ends up like saving the entire town from something massive going down. Like there was a massive portal that was going to be open. And he could see people having like demons attached to them and no one else could see them. This person that may be coming towards you, this person has like a demon, or they have some sort of demonic parasite of some sort attached to them. They may not even know. I had for some, yes they do. Yes they do. Because you have the 10 of Wands coming out to the Ace of Cups. So whoever it is that they're sending towards you, whether this is, I don't feel like this is the family member. There's someone else that's being sent towards you. This person, like, they enjoy sadness, or they enjoy, this is why these two people get on so well, a family member and whoever this Emperor is in reverse. Because they're both like a bit sadistic, or machinistic or sadistic, one of the two. The 10 of Wands is about struggle, but being able to plant seeds, because you're about to come out of something. You're about to come out of some sort of big struggle. But you have the Ace of Cups here as well. This person plants seeds by sadness. There's something about taking people's sadness. This is an energy vampire. This person, like, but it's more than that. They're like a succubus or an incubus, one of the two. They are able to, yeah, they're able to gain material wealth and get the things they want in life by literally sucking the life from people. And this Emperor was with a family member. I don't know if they're still together now. Can I get another deck out? Yeah. What deck would you like me to take? I want to take that one. Okay. I've been told to take the crow one. It's always the one that's right at the bottom. Well, I did not expect to be doing a reading like this, but here we go. Here we are. Eep. And I told you, this person's coming into love scam. This person wants to try and come in and love scam you in some way. It's definitely this energy of somebody that you may have actually known in your past, either in a past life or when you were younger, because we don't become, we're not born empowered. Or we are born empowered, actually. It's things that happen to us in life that disempower us, right? And there seems to be this energy of either this Emperor knowing you when you were disempowered, or this Emperor kind of like hanging around with the same people that you would have when you were making not the greatest life choices, I'm hearing. 7 of Cups, most definitely for someone here. But you also have the 7 of Swords. This person's very deceptive. They may have been very deceptive back then as well. But they want to come in to give you this cup of love. But they're a soul sucker. The Star, because they know you are about to make it very, very big. But you'll be getting that power and that wealth and that authority from hard work, and also because you are guided by light. You are guided by your own star, you know. You are guiding people. 8 of Wands in reverse. This person's job is to block this from coming in. And I heard that in any means necessary. In any means necessary. What are the means necessary right now? What are those means? 2 of Wands to the 3. That's the 3 of Wands. In reverse. 2 of Wands in, so they have more than one choice. It's like plan A or plan B. Okay. plan A or plan B, and you've got the Tower in reverse. They want to draw something out here. They want to draw something out. They want to long something out. What do they want to long out? Oof. The Chariot. They want to long out how you're unable to heal, because they get paid more for this, or they get more abundance for this, or this family member does. I don't know if they split it. The more exhausted you are, the better. Because look, the more exhausted you are, the more you are likely to make choices that aren't exactly for you, because what's the word? Their focus is to take you back to a time when you weren't making, like I said, the best choices, and they want that again. The Sun. And they want to do this very quietly. I heard, but it's not working. Something that they were trying to do with the spiritual attacks is not working in the way they thought it would. Why? Because I'm being brought back to the first card of authority. Why? Ace of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, because you are investing in protecting your energy right now. You intuitively knew to protect your energy against any kind of like romantic offers. Yeah. Yeah, because you've got here the Nine of Swords. It's not even a stressor. This is not something that you're worried about. This is not something that you have to kind of like juggle either. You just know. You know what is right for you and what isn't. And at the moment, it isn't. When it is, it will be. Anything else before I go, please and thank you? Any advice that you have for the collective, please, Spirit? What do we need to know? Any advice? Oh, thank you so much. You threw it so far away. You've got the Seven of Wands coming out. You have the Fool coming out in reverse. There's a lot of people here vying to kind of block something. That's why you had like focused intentions in groups. And it says here, the Empress, they're trying to stop your growth, but you've already tapped into fertility. You've already tapped into divine feminine. The ball's already rolling. It's now just waiting for the other dominoes to kind of line up. Anything else? I've been told no. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I would love you to hit the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. Please do not get scammed by anyone in the comment section, whether they are advertising something or pretending to be me. You guys know what scammers look like by now, right? I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.